We've got a real treat here this morning. We have the CEO of Starbucks. His name is Howard Schultz. And also we're joined by Rajiv Chandrasekaran, who is a co-author. They've worked together on a book called For Love of Country. We're going to talk about the book, talk about the concert for Valor, which is scheduled for tomorrow, and also, if you don't mind, a couple of Starbucks questions that we're just dying to ask. Mr. Schultz, how are you this morning?
Very well. Good morning.
And Rajiv, thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
All right, so I want to start off by asking you about this book, For Love of Country. Tell me, I saw it. I went into my Starbucks this weekend. I saw it on display there. So tell me a little bit about the book.
These are remarkable stories about a remarkable group of Americans, the 1% who bravely, nobly raised their hands to serve after 9/11 and went to Iraq and Afghanistan, often for multiple deployments. The first half of the book are stories of great valor and heroism set in Iraq and Afghanistan, the sorts of stories you don't see much in the newspaper anymore or on TV. How two men stand shoulder to shoulder and give their lives to save 33 fellow Americans, or a Army sergeant who runs through a hail of gunfire to save his wounded comrades. The second half of the book is our effort to try to change the narrative around veterans in this country, to stop pitying them, to stop looking at them as damaged goods, and to start to show how this generation of young men and women returning home from war have remarkable skills and are doing great things to help strengthen and rebuild our country, using their leadership assets and their problem-solving skills and their values and ethics to really show that they are the next new great generation of our Americans.
Oh, well, amen to that, Howard Schultz. I am so tired of politicians, whenever they start talking about our veterans, the next words out of their mouth have to do with PTSD and, all of the traumatic recovery time that they have to go through coming back from overseas. And listen, I'm not diminishing post-traumatic stress disorder, but there's more to being a vet than whatever ails them. You're right. So what is Starbucks doing, and what are you asking your fellow CEOs in the Fortune 100 to do to try to make employment availability for our vets?
Well, our book and the concert are all designed to elevate the conversation and raise the level of respect. But what we've seen is that about 1 million veterans are now returning to civilian life post 9/11 service. As a result of that, this is an incredible workforce. They have skills, integrity, ethics. We've hired over 1,000 this year, and with no exception, they have either met or exceeded our expectations. What I'm trying to do with this book and with Rajiv's help is to encourage every business leader, small and large business around the country, to recognize the value they can add. As Rajiv said, it's not pity, it's not charity, it's just good business.
And also, Mr. Schultz, I understand that you have a very personal relationship with those who have served because of your father.
Well, that's correct. My father was in World War II in the South Pacific and came back in many ways a different person and would never talk about it, suffered from yellow fever his entire life as a result of being there. I spent Friday at West Point with Rajiv, and I've just been touched by these extraordinary people. Veterans Day should not be a weekend of sales and a mattress sale. This is something quite important for the country. The book, the concert is very, very important to elevate the national conversation and really demonstrate a level of respect that these people deserve.
All right, so both of you are supportive of something that is going to happen tomorrow down on the mall, this concert for Valor. I mean, Bruce Springsteen is going to play, for goodness sakes. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, Starbucks, HBO, and Chase came together. Everyone I asked to perform said yes. Bruce Springsteen, Rihanna, Carrie Underwood, Metallica, Jennifer Hudson. It's going to be an extraordinary group of people.
Wait, wow. You had us at Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to. But I think this is another demonstration of A-list entertainers who are, again, giving of themselves. No one's getting paid to elevate the national conversation. And with the book, the concert, and if we can get people hired, I think we will have achieved a small step in the right direction.
Well, listen, I salute you for that. That's awesome. I'm glad that you're part of that. I really am looking forward to reading the book. But it's such a rare opportunity to talk to the CEO of Starbucks. I have just a couple of Starbucks questions.
Go right ahead.
Do you mind?
He has an agenda here.
No, I don't.
Isn't it true, Mr.
No, I mean, there are a couple of things. I mean, first of all, I've been hearing a lot about, you go in and you see all these new and different, but really, is America ready for a beer-flavored latte?
Well, no, it's not a beer-flavored latte.
What is it then?
No, we experiment all the time with different beverages, and we're making a beverage that we've tested that has a like Guinness beer. It has a head attached to it with foam, and it's a different type of look and feel. It's not a beer-flavored beverage whatsoever.
Oh.
That's not something we would do, and we've been testing it. We got a fantastic new holiday beverage coming out, which is chestnut praline latte.
Oh, we talked about that the other day.
We did.
But you made a decision, though, about eggnog latte. You made a mistake there, you think?
We made a mistake, and we brought it back within 48 hours. It's coming to your local Starbucks very soon. But
Thank you.
Yeah.
As you could well imagine, coffee is very much a topic of conversation on morning radio here in the nation's capital. I wouldn't, waste your time with any questions or any. I do have one suggestion, though.
I'll take it.
For those of us who just want a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Just good old-fashioned. I need a venti, Pike's Roast. Can I have an express lane, please?
We're working on not only express lane, we're working on mobile order and pay. So within a year, you'll be able to call in your order in advance, and when you get to Starbucks, it'll be ready.
Are you telling me that we here on Mornings on the Mall can pick up the phone and have my triple shot venti 2 sweet and low mocha delivered right here to our studios?
I'm telling you that delivery is coming, but the first thing is mobile order and pay. You'll your phone, call it in. You'll have it at Starbucks when you get there. No wait.
What is it you order again?
Triple shot venti 2 sweet and low mocha.
See, Mr. Schultz, that's the guy I'm stuck behind when I'm just trying to get a cup of coffee.
We're here to serve.
Rajiv, really fast. Tell us again. The book is called For Love of Country. When does it come out?
It is out in stores everywhere.
Oh, fantastic!
Right now, bookstores, Starbucks locations. Author proceeds all go to some amazing veterans service organizations. And with regard to the concert, for all of our friends in the D.C. area, make sure you head out early. It's going to be a big crowd there tomorrow night. Weather's going to be great, so it's going to be an amazing evening.
I bet it is. And do you know, because the next question will be, how is Metro running during the concert tomorrow? Have they already bumped up the number of trains?
I think we're at 4th of July planning, so
good. All right,
some
good.
increased trains, and beware of the street closures. So Metro's the way to go tomorrow.
That's going to be a blast. Thank you so much, guys.
Listen, thank you so much for joining us here on Morning at the Mall. Greatly appreciated.
Thanks for taking the time.